Hello everyone, we have finally made it to Moab. Now this is a trip we've talked about for a long time and finally just pulled the trigger and went. If you watched our last video, then you know we just got off the Rimrocker Trail, actually just a few hours ago. We were ready for some food that we didn't have to cook, so we headed over to Milt's to grab one of those famous burgers that we've heard so much about, and it didn't disappoint. Milt's is a must stop if you're in Moab. After that, our traveling companions wanted to drive down Potash Road, so here we are. And let me tell you, this road is incredible. The videos and pictures we've seen don't even compare to being up close and personal with it. The towering canyon walls on one side and the Colorado River on the other make for a spectacular drive, even if it is on pavement. There are many petroglyphs along the canyon walls here, and I'm really not sure why we were in such a hurry looking back on it all, but we definitely should have stopped and took it all in. I guess we thought we had plenty of time to return since we were going to be here a little over a week. However, we never made it back. There's just too much to do in Moab, and a week is not near enough time. Anyway, as we traversed this road, our traveling companions radioed back that there was a trail near the end that we should check out. Now you already know where we're headed, but at this point we didn't. It was only after we pulled in that we saw the Long Canyon sign. Needless to say, we were pretty excited because Long Canyon was on our list of potential trails to do while we were here. And since we stumbled upon it, might as well start with it. Hope you enjoy the ride with us.
courteous on the trail, and they had a spot they could back up to.
Got a blue Jeep coming and he's not very courteous.
I guess we had plenty of room to pass that Jeep, even if he did force us over on the rough stuff. That's what we're here for. I believe the vehicle going uphill normally has the right of way, but regardless, he had a wide area just behind him that he could have backed up in. No worries though. It was probably a rental anyway, so they probably didn't know any better.
Tell them I'm just going to pull over.
I'm gonna have to pull over. Temperature gauge is running a little hot again.
Well, we've had a few issues on this trip already. Squeaky lower control arm bushings on the rim rocker that we managed to quiet down with some WD-40, and now a little overheating on these steep hills. It never got in the red, but it sure got close. We are carrying a lot of weight, so maybe that's the problem. When researching this trail on YouTube, the most common theme was that Long Canyon Road is one of the most overlooked trails in Moab. I guess most people gravitate toward the more difficult trails. And while Long Canyon is not particularly challenging, it does have a few tricky spots that add to the excitement. Our main focus in overlanding is not necessarily to seek out difficult trails, but rather just to get away from it all. To search out trails where most regular vehicles can't go. And most importantly, to see amazing scenery. Long Canyon definitely fits that bill. It has a good mix of shelf roads, canyon sections, and breathtaking views around just about every corner. The only advice I would give is to do it in the direction where the sun is at your back. We had to cut out so much footage because the sun was in our face the majority of the time. Well, coming up this hill has caused our temperature gauge to rise again, so we may have to find a good spot to pull over and let it cool down.
Over just another sec.
Hey, go.
Yeah, I think that's.
The salt don't be able to see it, but there's a climber up there.
They're coming down.
Tell them there's a big dip there.
Let me get out of it. Lost the thing. Do not go to the passenger side.
They're backing up now.
Well, the moral of that story is if you've got the sun in your eyes and you can't see the trail, stop and get out and see what you're getting yourself into.
Enjoyed this short trail as much as we did, except that washout we ran into. That one scared me. At least we didn't break anything or tumble off the cliff. We learned a good lesson that day. If you can't see, stop and check out the trail. Don't just blindly plow through it. This was an amazing trail, and we can't wait to see what the rest of Moab has in store for us. We're a little nervous about the overheating though. It never got into the red, and it only happens when climbing those steep hills. The only problem is that Moab is full of those steep hills. Tune in for our next video as we continue to explore this amazing place. As for now, keep it on the road less traveled, Dusty Bun's Overland and Adventures.